everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 16 of the Corellia Galactic Championship qualifier. Super excited to be here today. This is the first of 5 qualifying events for our Galactic Championship series. We will be ending this whole thing on Coruscant, and the event date for that one is November 7th. So that's the culmination of this series. Super excited. Hopefully you will be able to watch along the way and find out who will be our overall Galaxies champion. Now, for all of these events, what we've done is we are teaming up with different groups in the community, different YouTube and Twitch channels, and for this one, we have Nickel City X-Wing. That's our community team up for this one. How are you doing, Greg?
I am great. Oh, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's go ahead and break down these matchups.
Alrighty. Well, starting with the Empire and Doug Howe. It's double Defender Delta action. The triple Ds, but twice. Looking forward to a lot of Defenders. They don't have anything on them. But then we have Echo with passive sensors and Fifth Brother. So little AC. I don't know if you call I-1s AC, but they're defenders, so they're aces in my book. And then switching over to Paul Adler's Empire list, we've got Darth Vader with fire control system, better than passive afterburners. And then we have Echo with outmaneuver and afterburners, and Soontir Fel with Lone Wolf.
I'm super excited about this matchup. I have seen Doug Howe play quite a bit, and Paul Adler is a player I've heard of actually quite a bit. So I'm super excited to see how this shapes up. We have 2 Empire squads, and while we do have the Battle of the Echoes, the accompanying tech in the opposite squads is very different. Right? These double defenders, very defensive in nature. They're able to move better than a lot of other ships. They're able to do the white K turns. They have boost, focus evade a lot of times. They can get into places as blockers, and I think that is the number one piece for Doug that he's going to have to utilize in order to try to neutralize the opponent's Echo. Take up spaces with the defenders, or at least with one of them. Try to get a block out there, and then you capitalize by trying to take out the other Echo. Same thing for Darth Vader and Soontir. I'm curious to see how Paul plays it. Now, on Paul's side, he has 2 legitimate aces, Darth Vader and Soontir Fel. Both initiative 6s, able to move after Echo and both of these defenders. Darth Vader known for hitting like an absolute truck with his ability to target lock and have focus modifiers every single turn, even able to fit afterburners in that list for a little bit of extra shimmy at the end of those 3, 4, and 5 speed maneuvers. Soontir, is one that usually likes to flank. This is pretty typical, 5 straighting up the edge of the board. Eventually goes around. I'll go ahead and get a little telestrator action going on here. And I'm going to show you the path that I suspect Soontir is going to take. Where's my pen here? Come on, pen. There we go. So I think that Soontir, where am I at? There I am. Okay. I think Soontir is going to do something like this. We're coming through here. And at this point, you have a break point. If the defenders have come quickly into this area, you can end up flanking through here at medium speed. You go out the back, or if you're afraid of them actually turning in on you, you can end up going around the other side. So those are the 3 possibilities I see for Soontir. I'm also going to change the color to yellow. Sorry for our friends here.
Yeah. Lone Wolf tells me that Soontir is meant to be on his own in this list. So I expect that you're going to be right on the outside path.
Oh, well, I guess people are saying they could not see my marks. Sad. Let me go ahead and double check that.
Well, maybe they need to get a better imagination, because I saw a beautiful painting. Bob Ross-esque.
All right. All right, cool. I'll do that again. Sorry about that. Bam. This should be better. Okay, so what where was I? So I was talking about Soontir. Okay, so I suspect Soontir most likely to hit this gap between the clouds. At this point, I talked about if the defenders go fast, you can flank through here. Medium speed, you go here. But if you're afraid, you of course have the bailout option. It's really dependent on how Doug wants to play it. Empire lists generally seem to be pretty reactive. Ooh, actually, well, there you go. Echo taking up that space probably makes me think that we might end up getting Soontir on the top of the board. But those are the paths that I can see Soontir taking. The perfect timing on Soontir can usually mean the difference between winning and losing a game. But we'll see how things end up shaking out. What are you looking at here, Greg?
Well, right now I'm looking at two defenders flanking Echo early. This is interesting curve maneuvers here. See where Echo goes.
Yeah, getting aggressive for sure. The turn probably going to end up barrel rolling, I would suspect, to try to get a little bit of extra range, and also making sure that you're completely behind the cloud.
Yeah, and I think that gets him out of the other Echo shot. So initiative plays a huge part in this matchup as well.
All right, got the arc dodge. Very nice.
Got the arc dodge, and he might have the... I don't know. If that's in range of yellow, that's a range 3 shot. Soontir coming through right where you said.
So right here has the option to go ahead and bank in or go out the top. I actually really like this position by Paul. It's a very reactive position. So if you're worried about those defenders, he actually might stay there, might even see the barrel roll out to end up turning back in this way. Let's see what the decision is.
I wouldn't be upset if he stayed there and Vader turned in, which gives you 3 points of attack.
All right, took the boost for the alley. Agreed, yeah. Vader turning in here and maybe setting up a bit of a 3-pronged attack.
He can still get that pretty easily out of it. He's not rushing into an engagement. So apparently he doesn't go to the Greg Cash school of X-Wing, but other than that.
All right, and there is the passive sensors trigger. Takes its target lock. No shots yet. Pause, Echo, time to do some work.
This is an outmaneuver trigger as well.
Oof, all right, so we got 2 hits, only 1 die because of outmaneuver. Doug got a blank on there.
Just rolled a blank.
Just debating whether to spend the evade.
But he chose shields. 2 shields down on Echo. No shots for the defenders, and we're back to dials.
So looking at the bets, right now, by the way, there's 30 seconds left if you want to get yours in. 57% of the field believe that Paul has the advantage. And that's just off of the initiative roll.
It's gotta be a bet off initiative, yeah. Like, having 2 I6s, right? Like, that's a huge advantage.
It is.
But you also have Soontir.
It is a big advantage, Gerg. You are right.
Sorry.
Gerg is a very smart Gerg. Very smart.
Yeah, Gerg knows what's up. Is it bad that I don't remember hitting that button?
So looking at the placement here, now we got to debate since Doug decided to take the 2 shields. Both Echoes have the possibility of decloaking. Now, looking at the options that both the players actually have, you can see that Doug's Echo does not have the option to flip down this way. There is enough space to go here and try to make a move at Soontir, because most likely Echo this other one, you got to really depends on where you think it's going to go. Could end up doing Echo's version of a candy cane and getting behind, or if you want it to be safe, you of course can just do the same over here and end up facing that way.
Yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. It's like Echo off. I just hope that they leave the Echoes to fight each other, and the other 2 play with each other up at the top of the board, and we have like 2 games. Just see how interesting it would be.
Agreed. Let's let them duke it out. Two separate mini battles here. Yeah, I think in this matchup, Doug is going to need to utilize those defenders really heavily in order to gain an advantage early in this matchup.
Yeah, I think losing 2 shields on Echo here right away kind of forces your hand to be a little less cagey than you might have wanted to be.
Hey, Greg, I got to step away. Family stuff. Take the wheel.
Sure.
Nick, go. Feel free to join him.
Get in here, Nick.
All right. Hello to the people.
Now, Nick, now that I own Gold Squadron Podcast, we're going to do a little restructuring.
You are not wasting any time.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm gonna have to tune into the chat here, see if anybody says anything about me.
Well, we already got a Nick redeem, so there's that.
Yeah, there's been plenty of those. I'm sure. How's it going, everybody? Nice to talk to you.
So instead of Tabletop Simulator, I'm moving us to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's more modern, still all the same X-Wing action.
Wonderful idea. That'll work just perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm not really exactly sure what Doug is going to do with his Echo here. He obviously wanted to keep that evade to be able to cloak again. He wants that flexibility, but he doesn't really have as many options as he'd like with where those gas clouds are.
I mean, he can pretty much only decloak left.
Yep.
Forward or back is his turn. Looks like he's going back.
Yep. There it is.
So I fully expect the one hard just candy cane over and trade some shots. I think his Echo loadout is a little bit better suited for damage.
Yeah, okay.
But
that decloak to board left probably gives him a little bit of time in terms of taking another shot, unless he does maybe too hard, but it'll probably be obstructed.
yeah, I think we
Not
see.
gonna move to Echo yet. He is just decloaked. Never mind. So probably no shots between Echoes this turn at all. And
5 forward from the defender. Wow.
I was thinking maybe trying to put some pressure on. At first, I thought Vader, because Vader might turn in, but that position he could still arc dodge pretty easily. So we'll see what Vader decides to do here.
Yeah, if Vader banks in, it's going to be with afterburners and barrel roll available.
Doug taking the target lock on Vader, so definitely putting some pressure on Vader. Got the full throttle evades there for the defensive mod. Defenders, they're good. They're very good.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see a barrel roll out of Echo here, just to give him a little more angle. But he's just going to cloak. I don't hate that either.
It's like
A little more defense.
Fast Walker Zero, Nick, a triple dog dare you to flip the table. I will let you know, and I will have you all know that the top menu has been disabled. I can't even see the option anymore. That's how traumatized I was from that moment. So you guys can
Literally, it would take 2 clicks, fellas.
it only takes a few more clicks now, but it'd be sending Dion a message if I did that. I went all that effort and be like, Dion, I'm tired. But I'm not. I'm feeling great. Love
Ooh,
it.
an afterburners burn here from Echo to get another outmaneuvered shot.
Wow. So
What a
that's
play.
that is a very good move. Saying probably not a shot. Very wrong about that. That is a good shot lined up. Try to get that half points on Echo. Just 1 damage away now.
Now Soontir can probably just boost out of range of any shots here.
Easy.
I really like the three-pronged attack Paul is taking here. 3 avenues of attack. It's going to split these forces up. Echo's already paid for it a little bit.
I also just if Vader does it like a bank end, Vader has afterburners, correct? Vader does.
Vader does have afterburners.
So yeah, we could see Vader do like a 2 or 3 bank. You could do an afterburners and then do a barrel roll, arc dodge, get a good maybe even a range 1 shot lined up on one of those defenders.
Yeah, this is. The turns aren't right now. It's all about where the defenders go next, you know, because like no one's gonna one-shot a defender, but you kind of have to choose who you're gonna attack next.
Is it Knuckles commentating with a voice modulator? Is he referring to you?
I've never actually heard Andrew Knuckles. Like I've heard of him. I don't know what he sounds like though.
Andrew's a great guy.
I'm sure he's wonderful. I've just never talked to him in a non-text format.
It's no Knuckles, Greg and Nick. Yeah, I'm Nick Sperry with Gold Squadron Podcast. I'm the video editor, guys. Some of you know who I am.
There's an afterburners from Vader.
There it is.
Look at this.
Look at that. Yep. Doug might
Target
be
lock, focus.
What's Imperial Aces? That's what they do to you. You overcommit, and Imperial Aces will make you pay every single time. So, getting a really good shot lined up, and then Greg, also you'll notice that where Echo is, where Vader is, next turn it could be a lot of pressure on Echo, on Doug's Echo as well, with Vader coming in. The defender having many options.
I mean, defenders could always defend their 4K, but
yeah, might clip the gas cloud. Not sure if that's really a big deal, but take a strain again next turn. Not great.
It would still get their evade.
That's true.
So Vader fully loaded, ready to bring the pain into Teal.
Oof.
No shot for Soontir.
Okay, saying this game is pretty much done at this point. I would never say that, especially this early. Let's see how things go. Yeah. Dice for dice, and we have 2 great players, top 16 playing right now. I don't think it's necessarily very fair to say that, but things are looking good for Paul right now. I think we can say that at the moment.
You know how I know that guy's never played defenders before? Because he thinks this game is over.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like a perfect time for me to come back in.
Hit or reroll.
Hit,
crit. Ends the evade, takes 1. Hey, Dion.
Hey, what's up? I'm back. Daddy's back.
Dion, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is it Dion or Dion?
It's Dion.
Okay, so I've been saying it wrong this whole time, and now I feel you've been like a jerky jerk.
That's why there's a little accent on the O of my name. It's cool though. It's fine. 2 hits, 2 evades. Just get it right now. That's all you got to do. That's how I can forgive you. Spends a force. Makes it a little extra. Sorry for having to step away, everybody. There had a little bit of a you know, if we're being transparent here, clogged toilet. Had to take care of that.
All right.
Yeah.
I respect that. A man of many talents.
My daughter said, "Poppy, I gotta go," and the toilet water's doing something weird. So, yeah, we got it. We did it. My plunger skills were needed. They were deployed. All is right in the world.
I will say, it's not like enjoyable. I'm not saying it's enjoyable, but it is satisfying when like the plunger goes and you hear the water start to go and you're like, you know what? I could have gone to vocational school. I could have done this.
Nice. All right, so yeah, the positioning has changed a little bit since I've come back. Give me a quick update. Give me the summary. What's happening?
All right. Well, Echoes are doing echoey things, and we had 2 really clever afterburners plays. So Echo kind of at the left side of the board as I look top down on it. Did a nice barrel roll back out, 3-banked in, and then boosted to get another outmaneuver shot on the opposing Echo. Soontir came in fast, did Soontir things, got out of arcs, no shot. And Vader, a nice 3 move and another afterburners charge to get that range 1 uncontested shot there. It didn't end up costing Doug too much, just lost a shield, but a really nice play by Paul.
Excellent. I was also informed that Nick did not flip the table, so excellent. That means Nick can keep his paycheck. It's quite good.
It's worth every penny this time.
Oh, Dion, while I was in charge, I did institute one big change.
Interesting.
Yeah. We won't be using Tabletop Simulator anymore. We will be using Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yes. All of it. I'm in. I am in. In the tangential world, it does look really good from the video I've watched. It looks really good.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good, but it melts computers. Like,
oh yeah,
I know you have a really good computer, so you could like definitely run it. But like my Beast computer at 2K Ultra is getting 45 frames per second, and I have a Beast.
Yeah, I mean it's built for the future. It's built for hardware that doesn't exist yet. It's doing a bunch of live production stuff because it's like looking at from what some of the stuff on Reddit, it looks at like live flight data. So you're getting like where planes are in the sky, quote unquote live. Like of course there's a bit of a delay. It's live rendering streets that you're flying through. It's pretty cool. But anyway,
I literally flew past my house yesterday.
Like I saw that. I saw that video. Road. It's pretty cool. All right, now. Looking at the points right now, we're still 0-0. I see that Paul hasn't taken any damage since I've been gone, and from what I was listening in as I was walking in, it sounds like some people think that Paul has this in the bag. I will tell you that the game can flip really, really quickly. Now let's talk about how that can happen. For any of our newer players out here, let's talk about Soontir, right? 3 health can disappear real quick when it gets focus fire. Now, Paul is a good player. He's not going to let him hang out. But the scary thing with Soontir is the fact that you just need one bad roll to lose an entire ship. And that ship is worth 59 points. It's a good chunk of points. That would allow Doug to stay ahead. Additionally, the defensiveness of the defenders is fantastic. I see that we lost a shield on this defender, but they're very good at taking sustained fire. So if that can hold out, focus evade, 3 agility against something like an Echo, and I will tell you, it also takes 1 bad decloak for this not to work out. If both of these defenders and Doug's Echo can catch this one, it could be dead in a single turn. It's just really dependent on a single moment. I will say that from the positioning, Paul absolutely, quote-unquote, won last turn. He won last turn. The question is, can he continue to win the turns? He has the tools to have it, but will he continue to do it?
Yeah, and the thing that makes Defender so great is the free evades with full throttle after 3s. Because if Soontir gets a focus, right? Range 1, focus, gets his shot off, doesn't even have to spend his focus, rolls blanks on his evades when he takes shots. There's nothing you can do about that. But the defenders have that baked-in mod to always get a focus. Or always get an evade. I know words. Nick speculated this too earlier, Dion, but if you look where all 3 of Paul's ships are, and look where Doug's Echo is, that could be a ship in trouble right now.
Yes, but I can see that. One of the things, though, is the defender's position. The defender's position is really, really good. And I think Tyler Tippett in the chat actually said exactly the next line I was gonna say here. It's actually fantastic. The defenders paid a shield to have map control for the next 3 turns. Because while you have this I think I heard you say the three-pronged attack possibility here from Soontir, Vader, and Echo. The defenders are right on the heels of that three-pronged attack and setting up the flank. From the position that this Echo is in, it has escape possibilities. It has places where it can hide. But once these defenders get behind some of these aces, that's where the advantage goes to Doug.
Yeah, I agree. If the defenders get in behind, then obviously they get a good advantage. I'm just wondering if Paul thinks it's worth it to get Echo off the board and then take a turn flipping around to go attack the defenders. Might not be. They're in the top 16 of a major tournament. I'm not, so obviously they know better than me.
And by the way, thank you to all the players who have participated in this first qualifier. You guys are absolutely amazing. And to our 580 odd or so people out there who are watching, thank you so much for doing that. And remember, get your tickets if you want to play in any of the Galactic qualifiers. They are available for Dathomir, Ryloth, Crate, and Concord Dawn now on GoldSquadronPodcast.com if you're planning on playing. There is a participation prize for everybody. The overall champion of the Galactic Championship Series will be commissioning. We'll get to choose a pilot that they want commissioned as well. Give a little bit of feedback of what they want in the art, and that card will be mailed out to every participant here. Oh, looks like we were waiting on the decloaks. Got a little bit of free information for Doug from Doug.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter too much since those are ones and not much Echo could do about decloaking back that way. I wonder if he just dialed in like a generic move here and was going to react to the decloak of Echo, either going forward or going to the left.
Mm-hmm.
That is the benefit of the decloak happening first. You get to react. You can tell this is an important turn in both the players' minds because their pace of play has been so fast and it slowed right down here because there's so much at stake on this maneuver. Oh wow, what?
Huh. I mean, the hard one puts you on the board edge. You're not off the board. It is bold for sure. Going to be taking a strain off of the cloud.
Love that maneuver.
And beautiful. Classic 4K. Let's get some redeemed defenders in the chat.
Wow. What a call.
All right, there it is. There's a candy cane.
What a good call there from Doug. He read that like a book.
There it is, the 4K on Echo. Now, the aggressed has become the aggressor. It's funny, Marsh Glyph in the chat asked, what pilot would you pick if you won Galaxies? I get to choose the art all the time for our Patreon cards, so I don't think that's exactly fair. I get to commission art all the time. It is a perk, for sure. And also, as a musician, you know, part of the arts, it's really cool to be a part of the creation of others' art. Here we go, Soontir. And Vader.
Just a boost from Soontir. No token.
Yeah, just getting a little bit of space, making sure to get out of range or guarantee range 3 from that defender shooting through the cloud, the blue one. Vader likely does not have the afterburners bank to the right. It's close. He's probably looking at it, thinking about it, seeing if he could possibly just cut around that. And does. He does. He's got the boost. And the roll. Very nice. This is going to be a good shot.
What great flying. Both players just excellent flying here, Dion.
Gonna redeem some Empire. We got Vader in there.
This is gonna be 3-on-2. Or 4-on-2 rather, sorry.
All right, 2 on the initial, changing the hit to a crit with advanced targeting computer, spending the lock. That's gonna be 4. Oof.
Two shields.
Why did he roll only 2 dice? Did I miss the third one?
He's strained.
Aha, the strain. Yes, it was
Strained from the cloud.
hidden behind the wing. Yes, the strain there took 2.
Little echo on echo violence.
One hit. Spends the lock. Uses the force for hit crit off of Fifth Brother. Paul stayed, or recloaked, was able to get the evades. And no arcs there.
I mean, that's just superb flying. That's a crazy maneuver by Vader. Although, I will say now, Vader is out of afterburners, so that trick won't work again.
That's right. We still have a lot of game to go. 43 minutes left. No more afterburners. And in a spot where the defenders can turn in to him now without as many exit possibilities. We might just see the yellow defender just do a bust a K-turn here. That just seems solid to still have Vader in arc. Somebody's asking a question in the chat. Somebody's asking a question about outmaneuver. Outmaneuver is on Paul's Echo, not on Vader. I think that was a confusion there for somebody in the chat. Now, one thing I want to remind our future audience, people who watch this later on YouTube, and also to everybody who's maybe tuning in for the first time or don't tune in regularly here on Gold Squadron, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday with different X-Wing content. Monday is our podcast where we have X-Wing discussions where you get to be a part of the conversation as well via the chat. We get to go a little bit back and forth. Then on Wednesday, that's when I get to play, as well as other Gold Squadron podcast members, against people in the community. We ask people on our Discord, hey, who wants to play? And we get a few games in. Come join us then. And then our premiere day, Saturday, Gold Squadron Flight Club, which, by the way, will be next Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. Central. Join us then, where we have people who have joined the Flight Club. It's a completely free group of people who just come together, tell us what level of play you're at, and we give you guys a list building challenge to build to. We assign you a squad, not a squad, excuse me, a faction, and you duke it out just for the glory. It's tons of fun, and we actually have some pretty big announcements coming soon here in the next couple months after the Galactic Champion Series finishes for Flight Club. Super excited about that.
Looks like Doug is ready. Clear plan of attack here. Really needs to start getting shots with his defenders. I mean, I guess you guys still got half a game, and there's really no points on the board, so it's not that pressing, but you want shots.
Best one in the chat. Yes, you can sign up for Gold Squadron Flight Club through our Discord. The application is part of, it's right on top. If you look at all the channels, Flight Club application is right on top. Just fill out the form. That tells you what level you should be in. Just kind of goes through a couple of questions. Gets me your information so I know when you're available to play. And that's it.
Hey, Dion, can I ask you a question that, like, I know and you know, but people might not know?
Of course.
That that I definitely know. If this were to go to final salvo, Vader would only count for 2 dice, right?
Correct.
That's printed on his card.
That's right. Final salvo, per the rules, is only the printed value on the card. That's why one of the big mistakes I have made in printing cards for our patrons are the Gold Squadron Darth Vader is the best Darth Vader because it has printed 3 on it instead of 2. It just made that mental error because Vader almost always has 3 dice and 4 in range 1 because when does Vader not have a target lock? But yeah, naturally he actually only has 2.
Right, and like I said, we all knew that. But just in case someone didn't.
I see a couple people asking about those Curled Paw Creative tokens. Yeah, you can get yours live and in person made out of acrylic using coupon code Corellia 2020. Go to curledpawcreatives.com or use !CPC in the chat to get the link direct to the shop there.
Here's a decloak from Red Echo.
All right, here we go. A little undo action. There it is. Going as far forward as possible. All right, choosing backwards in the end, just doing a little compare and contrast. Another question, does the ARC 170 get 5 dice in final salvo? No, it actually only gets 3. I believe the words say have a contingency in there. It's like the highest printed value on one of its primary weapons. It has some type of contingency in there. They did think about it.
You know what's weird is the rules actually let Fenn get his range 1 bonus with advanced proton torpedo, so he rolls 6. Weird thing the FFG did there. Yeah. On that.
Oh, bump. Got a little bump. Very nice. Good play. And Echo landing on this cloud.
He called that 3 bank.
He's not going to take a strain, though. The issue is that that defender at range 0 is not going to be able to take advantage of it. But maybe the blue one through the cloud.
Ian, you ever watch people play and you just realize that if you were to play them, they would destroy you?
Dion would definitely feel that way. Gosh darn it! Oh, gosh darn it! But yes, absolutely. I've been destroyed by Doug before. It's happened, and I enjoyed it. It was great. And
watching both these players play, and they're making moves that just never even occurred to me.
Soontir's gonna have that bullseye lined up. We'll have the focus. The Ace of Legend doing his thing. So we should be moving into the engagement phase. Getting the boost, getting a little greedy there, trying to look for range 1. Okay, he's got it. Takes the focus, but Vader is going to take the shot first. Here we go, range 1, trying to take out these defenders, whittling away. Trying to get through those shields.
Fire control.
And there it is. 2 hits, 2 crits. Able to hold on to the crit by using fire control system to reroll. Spends the evade. both shields gone, that's half points on the yellow defender. Here's Soontir, range 1, 4 dice. Has Lone Wolf available? No, because he has a buddy at range 2, so no rerolls on this attack. Very happy about that. That is good enough. 2 evades. We'll be taking the first card. Half points on Doug's Echo. Here's the return shot. Soontir has all of the tokens, focus and evade. Backed up by 3 agility. Doug hoping to push something through here. Hit crit, has the force, will use it. Hit crit crit. 2 blanks here is bad. Oh, we're fine.
Not a problem.
Like Soontir's not expecting to take damage there. Required 2 crits in order to actually do anything.
That's a clever spend on the evade token. At 3 dice, it's better to have the evade token. If you're taking a range 3 shot where you would have 4 dice, it's better to have the focus token.
It's true. And this is a range 2, I believe, through the cloud, so super. The blank is automatically changed to an evade. Defender, only 1. That's not going to do anything. It is literally impossible to do damage.
Yep. There was no combination there that would have worked.
This one is unobstructed at range 3. This defender does not have any offensive modifiers.
Taking this on to Echo, I believe.
Is it on Echo?
Yeah,
oh, it sure is.
Echo.
Sorry about that. I read the wrong one. That's what I get for looking at a different monitor at that moment. It's my fault.
Well, that turn couldn't have gone better for Paul if he scripted it himself.
Yeah, he ends up
turn.
ahead 67 points. That seems pretty solid. Now, shout out to our chat here. Who in the chat played during the event? Give me a I did exclamation point if you played in Corellia this weekend. Or a me. Me is good too. I did not is not helpful. I'm just looking if you did.
Isofane played.
It sure did. It's really awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Just saying, if you guys are playing in crate, maybe take it easy on me, huh?
You might be able to play against Greg and the Gurg. Thank you, Coloron6, for gifting 5 subs to the channel. Thank you so much. We're at 181. 51% of the way to our ultimate goal. Our challenge goal. It is a challenge up there, I'll tell you. So, sad face I couldn't play in this tournament. Well, you know what? We got 4 other ones happening. Hopefully you can participate in those. And we got more coming after the Galactic Championship Series. But this is the big one. By the way, this is my time to spoil some fun future things for y'all in the chat. I have been asked so many times, Dion, are you ever going to make like a league, official Gold Squadron TTS league? Please, Dion, do something. And the answer is yes, it's coming. It's coming. Okay? Just patience. I gotta get through one thing at a time. It is officially on the planning dock. Okay, I have a... That's actually not even a dock. It's a whiteboard that sits right there on my left side. With lots of ideas, plans, different things on my mind. If you guys wonder what's on my brain, just steal that board, and you will be able to destroy the Gold Squadron Empire. Essentially, is what it comes down to. So yeah, I got you guys. I got you, fam. It's going to be super fun. I got some fun ideas for it. But we're going to have to slap a soon TM on there. And we got a lot of things cooking right now. A lot of things cooking. See, Greg, in my nature, like when it comes to these fun things that I'm planning, I always want to spill the beans, and it's really hard for me not to spill the beans. Like I'm actively deep breathing to not spill the beans.
Oh, I get it, man. Because you get so excited about it, you're like, "This is so cool," and I want people to know.
Yeah.
And then you like say it, and then people know it's coming, and then like something happens, and it's like delayed, and you're like, "Oh no."
Yep.
People are gonna be mad about this.
That's exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. My plans have plans.
Dion, I believe we can take some pressure off you with an announcement of my own. We're gonna hold the Universe Championships, not in X-Wing, but we're gonna hold it in a game I like to call Sonic the Hedgehog. So if you're a Sonic the Hedgehog player, get in on the Universal Sonic the Hedgehog Championships. Coming soon. Not going to tell you when, not going to tell you the platform, because I don't have answers for that. And see, pressure's off. Everyone's already forgot about it. They're all lining their gold ring pockets.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got some Echo action here. Looks like Doug's Echo, Red Echo, Recco, is going to have some shots maybe onto Vader, depending on where he's going.
Recco.
All right, we were able to get a bump there. That means no actions for Vader, and that looks like unobstructed shots going between Echo and Vader. Did Soontir land, or did he bump? Did Soontir? No.
Soontir bumped Red as well. He just cleared it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Whoo. All right. Well, we have some unobstructed shots from Vader. This is where we see Vader in his truest form. 2 dice. Oh, he's going on to the defender.
He still has the lock from last round, yeah.
He sure does. Keep it going.
Fire control systems. Better than passive sensors in every way. Hit crit.
And taking at least one, it's gonna be 1, 2. Hit crit. It is a blinded pilot.
That is a blinded pilot. Yep. The bump on the defender's move really hurting him there and not getting that evade. Echo does have a range 2 shot unobstructed with the target lock. Three crits into Vader. Vader takes his shields down.
One away from half on Vader. It'd be a decent chunk of points. And we do have the blue defender in a position to be offensive versus Vader in the next couple turns, as well as yellow. Yellow, I think, is kind of an obvious K turn if it fits. Let me take a good look at that. I'm pretty sure it fits. I think it's risky, but
I think it's risky too, but I think you might not want to do it just because you know Vader's coming in hard and he can get that initiative kill. He still has that lock on you. I'm not sure there's a really great move for yellow, to be honest.
Yeah, yellow's in kind of a weird space. Could be defensive in nature and just run away.
I was thinking maybe a 3-bank, get the evade and boost, but then you still have Echo down there. You don't particularly know where he's going. You might take a shot from him still. No safe spaces for that defender this turn.
Who else is commentating? This is Greg. Well, I'm not Greg. I'm Dion.
I'm Greg. Sometimes.
Yep.
Hi. Hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, so I'm looking. I like the K turns. I like the K turns from the defenders personally. It is.
It definitely fits. It's for sure an option.
Oops.
I think Teal is locked into a K turn, like easy peasy.
All right, and looks like Paul's Echo is on the way out. It's repositioning for now. First K turn. Right there. Now the Teal defender is the healthier one, even though he might be in the risk of possibly being flanked here by Soontir. You got to take your opportunity to try to get Vader. There's the second K turn. Fits easily. Are we going to get a Vader sandwich? There's the blocking attempt. I like this move from Doug. Here we go, trying to get Vader off the board. Vader is a juicy sandwich. Juicy. Vader sandwiches always come well done.
Oh yeah, they're great. I'm wondering if we get the candy cane from Soontir or the 3-bank flank. Not really a candy cane, but you know, the one.
The one heart,
in.
yeah.
Gosh, this has been a really, really interesting match. Flying has just been top notch.
It has been. There is the flank. Most likely we'll see Soontir. He might actually boost and then barrel roll to guarantee the focus, but also has a good position there as well. And there is the boost. Oh, well, the boost was actually enough to get the bullseye. No problem. Vader, outie, anticipating the danger there, is going to be taking a strain. Good call. Will still be taking a shot from this defender with a strain. That's going to be 2v3 maybe. If it's range 3, of course, it'll be 3. Has 2 force available when that shot comes. First shot. Soontir. One evade, able to convert one with the evade token. We're fine there. This is an outmaneuver shot from this Echo.
Downtown.
3-on-3. Got it.
Gets it.
That defender's happy about that. Do you want to conserve as much health as possible? Is he able to reach? He does have Vader range 3. I like this shot going first. He does have access to the focus token. Might be able to push through the debris, maybe get rid of one of these tokens. 1 hit. Excuse me, 2 hits. Plenty of evades. Yellow shots coming in, but we got to be careful. This one does have the blinded pilot, so this focus is a no-go. This is natty dice coming in. Hit crit.
Not bad. Not bad.
Plenty.
All right, Vader. I see you. We're back to dials with just over 19 minutes left.
Absolutely. For anybody looking for data on the Galactic Championship Series, we have all of the lists available for everybody to look at. You can go ahead and type !lists. Also, after the event, we will unlock the TTT event for public viewing. You guys can poke around that. It'll also be uploaded to List Juggler as well. So you guys can analyze away there. And so we have it as part of our community public record.
Important to note here, too, Vader's regened all his force at this point. He was force-starved, and now he's back full strength.
I just got a very sad text from my wife that I have to share. And I want to share with you guys how much I'm dedicated to you. So, every Sunday, my family has barbecue from one of our favorite barbecue restaurants here. And I know this is where the chat goes, Chicago doesn't have real barbecue. Listen, quiet you, okay? Whatever. But because of today's schedule, we will not be able to have barbecue because I'm not available to go pick it up. Rip barbecue. For you guys. For you.
After this game is finished, I'm actually headed to a place called Grand Island to have dinner with my family.
There you go.
Dion, if it makes you feel any better, I canceled dinner reservations to push it back a week. So
there you go.
It's all good.
And there we go. There is the Chicago doesn't have real barbecue. Listen, if you ever come to Chicago, go to, how do they spell it? They spell it weird. Smoke. Oh, dang it. Is it? I think they spell it like that.
I'm sure Chicago has good barbecue. They don't have real pizza, but that's a different matter entirely.
Oh God. Okay. Whatever. Food is food. Does it taste good? Yes.
How,
all right. Move on.
How dare you?
Yes, I'll have a slice of lasagna, please, but make it corn instead of noodles.
People in the chat are raging over your pizza comment. Raging. That's fantastic. All right, now for you know what, on these longer tournaments, I feel a little sorry for our YouTube audience because they're not part of the live interactions. So there's definitely the people who complain like, you guys need to talk about the game more. Like, listen, we're having a good time. I'm gonna be here for 12 plus hours. I'll talk about what I want. Thank you. And I love you.
Yeah, you need a little spice.
That's right.
Here's another spicy opinion. I think the Beatles are overrated. I said it. Come at me, bros.
Oh, we're going to leave that one alone. Let's continue. All right, so the defender making a 3 left turn. Our people are asking for a link to my barbecue joint. Okay, here it is. This is
You
the
have
one.
people standing outside with like miniatures for you to sign.
Not sponsored. Smoke Barbecue right there. That's my favorite. That's my favorite restaurant to eat barbecue at. They have. You're correct. They do have delivery. It's never as good. It's always better to pick it up because the delivery people are slow and things get soggy and weird.
Soggy barbecue. Yuck.
Yeah.
Thinking about going passive here on Echo.
Oh yeah.
Does.
You got to set up that target lock. Try to catch
Hey,
Vader,
nope.
or at least be able to get a target lock somehow.
Just kidding. Decides to not go passive, takes a focus instead.
Oh, okay, flips it out. The coupon code
this
Corellia
defender.
2020 is not good at Smoke Barbecue yet. I should call him up.
I mean, have you tried though?
Gotta call him up.
Yes, I'd like that beef brisket, and I have a code. It's Corellia 2020. I'm sure you're aware.
The funny thing is, if you had my phone number and you shared it with them, they would know how much I eat food there, so they might end up doing something for you. Maybe. Maybe.
Does the number blah 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 mean anything to you, sir?
All right, so we got the barrel roll backwards, making sure to try to dodge that arc. Did he get out? Getting low, getting low. I think he just barely gets out.
It's one thing that helps me when zooming in on these is you have to remember that it's like the inside of the edge, like the red edge there. It's the inside where the line goes. So I think he did get out as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Vader. Some tier now in a good position to put some damage in on.
Mm-hmm. We should be rolling here. 2 right turn for
12 and a half
Sutir.
minutes left.
Paul debating the actions here. Yeah, the barrel roll to the left probably doesn't quite fit there. To get the shot. Maybe. Take it to focus. And the roll, and he's just got it. Very nice. Very nice. Able to cut the corner.
Spicy.
Range 1. Took the focus. Here we go. 4 dice. Hit crit. Spends a focus all day because there are no threats in sight. Hit crit. Third agility dice fell out of the box. Looking for the squiggle. Not so much. Spends the evade. Takes a crit. And that is a shield.
Hits a shield. He's 1 away from half.
And here we go. Got 1 hit and some snake eyes. Spend evade.
Being cloaked already allows him to spend that evade without having to sacrifice his cloak.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes left. It's a 67 to 0-point game. It might seem one-sided, but the flying here has just been so good. It'd be unfair to say it's one-sided.
Well, with the close point spread, it takes, if Vader dies, Doug is winning 75 to 67. Like that, Paul cannot be sloppy in these last couple turns. He's got to make sure to play tight. Keep doing what he's doing. And what is that? He's cycling his ships in and out. He's making sure to take advantage of the flank. He's doing an amazing job of anticipating the position of Doug's ship. He's just got to continue doing what he's doing. Don't change the strategy.
At any point, Vader can flip around here and just try to get that initiative kill onto the defender.
And Doug claiming that he is ready to go.
In Doug's interest to play a little bit faster here.
Yeah, he wants as many turns as he can get. See if he can try to nab these aces. He's been on his heels most of the game, trying to find his footing, seeing where he can get his opening. Right now, the yellow defender and Echo on Doug's side are in good pursuit angles for Vader. They just need to be able to pursue while also not giving up the flank to the opposing ships that are not Vader.
He cloaks from the Echoes. I'll be interested to see if this turns into Yellow Defender chasing Vader and Echo trying to turn in onto Suntir.
That'll be interesting.
It looks like we're going to get a fix.
Yep. Yeah, fixing that blinded pilot. You're going to need a mod at some point to push through some extra damage. That's a smart move. Focus or a target lock are useless this turn.
No strain. Oh, he didn't roll the box.
Clean. Vader doing the 3 right turn. Afterburners are spent. So he's going to be taking 2 shots. Could be eating in this turn. Is it 2 or 3 force available? It's going to be
all of his forces available.
All right, so spending the first one to trade it for a focus. Might trade another for a barrel roll away. That does. It looks like Echo had a target lock already set up.
Baiting in action here on Suntir.
Now Suntir in kind of a weird spot. Should be able to barrel roll, boost out of danger. There you go. There's one. Boost will get you a shot. Might even get you the bullseye. I think it will. Onto yellow. There it is. He's tweaking the angles a little bit, seeing where the boost is going to land him. We'll get that final position here in a second.
Well done.
And there it is. That bullseye is on. That's a focus. That's an extra modifier for Suntir. Trying to get that Delta off the board before it's able to fire at Suntir and add to the focus fire going into Vader. Here we go. This will be a range 2 shot, 3 on 3. That defender does have a focus, an evade. Ace of Legend. Rolling. Spends focus for 2. Most likely.
Checks for Lone Wolf. He has it. He gets a reroll.
Oh, he's got the wolf. Ow! So it becomes a focus. He will spend, and that will be 3 hits. Defender looking for some
2 evades here.
No, gone. Takes the 1.
Off the board. One into Vader.
1 of each. Spends a lock. Oh. Only 2. Force out. Next shot. Range 1.
Cloud without maneuver. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it hurts. Takes a crit. That's the last shield on that defender. That's half points. And here we go. Going into Soontier from downtown. Trying to sneak something through. Only 1.
Not today, says the Ace of Legend.
Mm-hmm.
This could potentially end up being our last turn here.
Yep, with the
In
Galactic...
which case, you just have to kill Vader and Soontier. So, easy peasy.
True. Just a note to our viewers, with the Galactic Championship rules, because this is an online event, one of the rules that we have stated is that the next round doesn't actually, the quote-unquote next round doesn't begin in planning, it's in the system phase. So, you know, most players are being respectful to each other and moving things quickly, as you know, in order to get things going. And I think likely we'll end up being the system phase by the time runs out. But if it ends earlier than what you're used to, that's the reason why.
And if FFG is watching, Defenders 66 points. I think this makes a great case for
it. 66 point Defenders. I don't know. I know we have a couple of fans in the chat.
I just see the chat going, please no.
You know
I
what?
don't understand why they don't want defenders with optional points.
We can, you know what? We can quickly poll the audience. How about that?
All right.
Let's ask them.
Pretty sure it's going to be 100% yes, but if you want to take that chance and poll them, that's fine.
With 66 point defenders. Yes. Or no. The poll is up. So 66 point defenders would mean that you'd be able to fit 3 of them in a list at 198 points.
Not like they'd get juke. Just saying, lower juke to 1 point. I'm going to be honest with you, this is so much closer than I thought it was going to be.
It's a tight game, man.
Just talking about the poll, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Game 2. I thought it was going to be like 85% no.
Here we go. Shot through the cloud. Spends. Oh, that is a terrible way. Hit crit. Takes a, is that a panic pilot? Weapons failure on the way out.
Weapons failure.
Next shot. 5 dice. This is obstructed going into Soon tier. He's got plenty. Spends the focus. No damage. Paul Adler is going to be moving on to the top 8. Thank you so much to Doug Howe. Make sure you guys tune in to our...
Great game played by both players.
Yes, make sure you guys tune in. Anybody who's watching in the future on YouTube, tune in Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays to our Twitch stream. Everybody who's watching live, our next round will start in about 15 minutes. But we got giveaways to do.